not so different from those creatures out there. Oh, sure, we've got the big giant brain and the opposing.
So, who's all been here before? In the park? One person.
Yeah, two.
Two. I get it. San Diego Zoo, you're going to get shocked because you're paying attention. Fits in our parking lot. Wow. Exactly. Think about that for a minute. San Diego Zoo in its entirety is 100 acres. The parking lot, we had measured it before, is 100 acres. So, Disneyland, anyone? Been there?
Everybody.
Everyone's been there. We're talking old school. We're not talking.
Right here in this little cubby thing. If you do pour your drink out, we've got ice cold filtered ice water on board. Follow John. Here we go. Welcome aboard. Follow John. I can talk about it to myself all day, but I want to talk about what you guys are interested in. And how do I know what how do I know what you're interested in? You ask me questions, right?
Yeah.
Everybody on board like to ask questions? All the faces go like this. Yeah, we do. Because I like to answer questions. And if you don't ask me questions, guess what we're going to talk about all day? Me. Oh. Let's start when I was just this big, and I'll go through every year consecutively. You'll know me so well, you'll hate me by the time. Uh-oh.
That's the building John and I work out of, but we don't have phones or desks or computers. This is our office. Do you like my office? Did I mention that we're open 365 days a year here? It's not always this glamorous here in the office. But today is a nice day. It's kind of like the sun's giving us a big hug today, right? It's often as hot as Africa out here. That's our garage. Look, we got fire trucks, water trucks, dump trucks, tow trucks, caravan. We got it all. It is down here.
Look at these trees with the green bark. This is one type of African corn tree that we grow here. Look at the Dr. Seuss trees over there. Two left on planet Earth. Don't worry, there's videos in the beginning for the first generation, or maybe two. So look at their mouth, look how wide it is. These are southern white rhinos. There's about 20,000 of them left on planet Earth. You can stand up, guys, yeah, if you want to. Hey, John, can we pause here? Oh, cool. Odd-toed ungulates, right? Yeah, it does. That's what we call animals with hooves, ungulates. Toed ungulates, like rhinos, tapirs, and the entire horse family. Those are the only three. Rhino designed to only eat grass. That's all they eat their whole life. No leaves or sticks or roots or fruits for these girls, just grass their whole life. And you can see how that giant mouth can chomp off a foot-wide swath of grass with every nibble. And look at the length of their head. twice as long as any of the other rhinos, and it's stuck on their body. So when they're standing up, that mouth is always hanging right there by the grass where they're going to feed. Some of the first European settlers. Thorn trees, and these are. Where is she? Looks like everybody's on the other end. Our local pelicans are saltwater pelicans. This is.
Wow.
And there's blood veins that go up there and come back, but there's no meat to insulate it. So when the blood goes up, Patterson's beautiful. And look, springs love to chase springbok. Sometimes we call them cheetah nuggets. Isn't that terrible? We're awful people. Hey, look, they're black and white, aren't they? But part gold, too. I often wondered after working with these animals why so many animals have black and white together. They can see a little bit of color, but it's real faded out. So when everybody sees you and they go, look out, everybody, here comes Steve. He's sneaking up on this. When they get ready to run, the line gets blurred in and mixed up with everybody. Hanging out with your buddies can save you when there's animals around. Hey, look at her horns. Look at the marvelous spirals. You know, antelope horns. You're going to walk with your buddy and use your neck and shoulder muscles to wrestle each other around. If you don't have nodules or spirals on your horns, they're going to slip right off each other, aren't they? So it's an anchor point. That's to humans. What's the most dangerous mammal?
Lion?
It's actually hippos. Hippos, yeah. Why? Well, hippos are super territorial, and their territories are along the sides of the river where everybody wants to go and get some water. Oh, look, it's a baby sable. Those are the South African.
Like straight.
Yeah, aren't those really big? Wait till you get close. They're needle sharp. All the shots, it makes all the decisions, just like in real life, guys. And you know, get used to that. And the male, her partner, patrols the outside like the police department, but she calls all the shots inside the herd. These babies are all older now. When they're really young, and if there's a lot of them, she might assign a couple of females to take them all over to her ladies get a break from time to time. Look at the tips of those horns. Really sharp. Oh, that one's kind of crooked. You got a crooked horn there, my dear. Oh, well. And that way they don't clack into their hooves when they walk. I saw at least one Somali wild ass over there at the feeder. I hope they're still out when we get there. They're from Somalia and Ethiopia. It's like a wild. Yeah, and look at their horns. Needle sharp on the tips. Oh, she's releasing some heat, so you're kind of bad. Yeah. Hey, do you think other lion is chasing you and is starting to grab you from behind? All you have to do is lunge your head backwards, and maybe you'll poke that lion.
Yeah. There's one coming up.
Oh, there he is. You know what I love about the kudu? There they come over the rocks. They'll intentionally run right to Go on there is 20 feet tall. How long would his tongue be? Aren't they bullets? She weighs maybe almost 3,000 pounds. Look at her hooves. You see that one of her hooves? Guess what that makes her? An even-toed ungulate. Yes, indeedy weedy. Hey, come here, Cincy. Come here, girl. Otherwise, we'd be feeding animals all the time. Well, we have on average 500 babies a year born. Did you know a baby giraffe is 6 feet tall when it's born and weighs weighs about 200 pounds. Shaggy furry ones there are called waterbuck, and they're one of the lion's favorite entree items on the menu. Lions love waterbuck. But you know, just like their name says, these waterbuck have to drink water every day, so they're always near water. Now look at their fur. Doesn't it look kind of wet? It's not water. If you were to pet them, you'd come away with Wesson oil hands. Yeah, they're crazy. Well, they know that if lions come out of the bush, and after the egg is hatched and the baby's strong enough to come out, they break down the wall and they're one big. I'll show you. Oh, guys, I know. If I would agree. So how many muscles are in an elephant's?
That rhino rolling around in the mud. That mud actually is going to help that rhino in many ways. Those are going to help to reflect the heat off their bodies, helping them to see much cooler. Besides eating the plants that the wildlife care specialists put out for them. And if you look out in the distance, you might see 4 little baby Patterson elands with one feet. Makes it easier for you to follow your group or spot your group through large crowds of people. Living with the Somalis is June is a little old, so I'm going to reach up towards the trees and eat the leaves off the tall trees. They'll stick together and defend each other, even up against predators like lions. They'll form protective circles with the biggest and toughest Cape buffalo on the outside, protecting all the little babies and elder Cape buffalo inside the circle. They've got each other's backs. And we are reaching towards the end of the African Tram Tour. But just before we do make our way back towards the tram station, we still have East Africa. We're going to see if we can spot any. And the baby giraffes are born about 6 feet in height. Having to be pretty tall to be able to reach up and nurse for mom. Instead of having a ring, they have a complete white tushy. But they do have that cute little heart-shaped noses if you do look at their noses. From here, if you guys look carefully at the rhinos, you might notice their ears wiggle. Rhinos do not have the best eyesight, but they have really good hearing, and they can actually individually wiggle their ears. So one ear will go forward while one goes sideways or back, and their ears act like little satellite dishes, helping them to pinpoint to any sounds that they hear all around them. If you guys haven't seen the little baby giraffes, they're actually by the watering hole. They're out there by themselves. They're being very adventurous. And besides the iconic height of a giraffe and their long legs, they also have that very long neck. And even though their neck might look very long, they have the same number of neck vertebrae.
Spin it. Hey, which one did you get?
Let me see.
Let me see. Which one is that?
Where's the other quarter?
It's a rhino.
Where let me see it. It's not a rhino. That is one of those things.
Are you getting another one?
No, I don't have another one. I can't get another one.
You have a loony? I mean,
No, I don't.
25 cents.
The poor dog is.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.